Welcome to Allotment Upcycling with Tina and
Hello.
hello. Right, as gates to our allotment. The reason why we like it so much is because that is our house right there. Quite good. Right. I'll see you up there.
Hello YouTubers, and how are you today? Right, it is December the
14th.
December 14th, 2015, and today we're going to do the okra. Right, let's start getting into it.
Whoa!
That's not too bad, and that's only just pulling up the tops. Give it a shake. Got to give it a shake. We started off with about 6 tubers that someone gave us a few years back, not last year, the year before, and that's all. That's from that. All right, pull all these off.
I don't think we've got scales down here. I think we did have.
We did have, but they went missing.
Yeah.
Probably something else I got in it.
Yeah. We've had a lot of problems with thieves down here, so that's a lot better harvest than last year.
Well, considering we started off with 6 tubers, we're doing pretty well. That'd be nice for the old Christmas dinner. Oh, and Jim of Jim's Allotment will be sending you some, mate.
There's going to be loads. And we've got.
And that's just this one. All of these tyres have got these in.
So it's another 4.
And these are just the top surface. I don't know what's on the bottom.
Because they usually go down pretty deep as well sometimes, don't they?
They did last year. But they're only about that big last year. And this year they're sort of like all sizes.
Well, last year I don't think we waited
Like
until the tops died off last year. I mean, any of the small ones we can keep until. Oh my God! Any of the small ones we can keep for next year to plant in May.
Yeah.
So none of them's going to go to waste. We're definitely going to have extra.
Well, we're going to have enough for dinner, for Christmas dinner, for everyone.
Boxing Day.
Boxing Day. Some left over for next year or next season to start again.
They're still coming out.
Nice sizes as well.
Yeah. Very nice.
Very nice.
Now, a few months ago, he actually decided to eat one raw. And he said they're lovely.
Never had them before. And last year there wasn't really much there to do anything with. So, but this year, they were very tasty. There's another one.
Yeah, I just saw that one. Right, what I'll do is I'll end that there and we'll do, what did you want to do, another couple after this one?
Yeah.
Right, we're going to do that one there.
I'll do this one and that one. Because I can see quite a few on top.
Yeah.
And we'll leave those 3 for...
We'll leave those 3.
As and when.
Right, so I'll stop this here and we'll show you the results in a little while.
There you go, sorted. Out of 2 tyres, I have that many okra. We put about, I think it was about 3 plants.
3 plants in each tyre.
3 plants in each tyre. We come away with that out of 2 tyres, and we've still got another 3. So I reckon we'll do pretty well. enough to do what we want to do and give a few away to different people and that. I might give some to Dave's allotment as well.
Blue Star Dave.
Blue Star Dave.
Yes.
Hello Blue Star Dave. Love your channel, mate. Awesome. So yeah, that's about it. So the next thing we're going to do is the questions and answer challenge. Get that out the way and done with. Hello.
Hello. We've been nominated to do the allotment challenge by Jim from Jim's Allotment.
Thanks, Jim.
Thank you very much.
I know where you live.
Right. Question 1. How long have you had your allotment for?
Well, we've had the allotment for 4 years. This year will be the fifth season.
Yep. So it's all been fun. How long did you have to wait for your allotment? Well, there's quite a story to that, really. I should take over. It was about an 8-year waiting list, and I just kept on pestering the secretary every sort of like 2 weeks. Kept emailing and asking where we were on the list, and I think he got fed up with us because I think we got it within 3 months.
Yeah, about that. It was pretty quick.
I mean, you've had allotments before, and it's... I've got something on my bauble.
Well, I've had allotments for the last 20 years or so from like wherever I've lived at the time. So I've been like pottering with allotments for quite a while. So.
Right. Question 3. Where did you learn about gardening?
Trial and error. That's the best way of learning. If it grows, it grows. If it doesn't, oh well, it didn't grow.
For me, it was my granddad's and my dad's. My granddad had an allotment in Westerham in Kent, and every time we went down there, we always used to go down the allotment with him. I also went to horticultural college for a little while. Found out that the instructor was sexist. He used to like the women to stay up in the shop and attract all the customers, and all the boys to go down in to the garden area and do all the work, and I just had nothing left. So, what has been your biggest... Oh, number 4. Do you plant a winter garden?
Not really. We've all got a few things still in the allotment, like leeks, winter cabbage, but most of the time our allotment actually floods. So
yeah.
1 second, I will show you.
Do you know how to turn it round?
Yeah. Quite simple. Trying not to slip over while I'm doing it. Not succeeding. This. Don't drop my phone. That's our allotment at the moment. So, unless we're growing rice, not much luck.
I've got to put it back in the right position now.
I'll just put it there.
There we go. Yeah. What has been your biggest success this year or ever?
Mine was pumpkins. I love growing pumpkins. About 10-15 years ago, I got second place in the Soham Pumpkin Fair with £72 pumpkin. But while we've been here, my biggest one so far has been £22, which I was well chuffed. Took 2 of us to carry it, but I was well happy. Next year, next season, I want to grow a massive one and just keep growing bigger and bigger and bigger until we can't carry it no more.
I wouldn't need the wheelbarrow.
I don't even think a wheelbarrow will do it. I want to grow a big one.
My biggest success, I think, would be my chilies. I've tried to grow them before and never had any luck, and this year we've had tons and
a lot of chilies.
Yeah, and we don't eat them.
We get them all away.
Right, what has been your biggest gardening disaster?
I'd say the greenhouse we had 2 years ago. We paid 350 quid for a brand new, lovely looking greenhouse. It was like a 6x8. And then about 2 weeks later, it's all like set in, all little clips put on, and I thought, yeah, that's going nowhere. 2 weeks later, we had 95-mile-an-hour winds. We went down the following day to find out the only thing that had left was the base.
And we found the rest of it down, all the way down that end, up against the hedging, twisted and mangled.
It was absolutely hammered. So what we done was we took all the polycarbonate out, put it in our greenhouse that someone just over the way was giving up. So we just, like, as you can probably tell, our greenhouse is part glass, part polycarbonate, part wood, part anything I can grab my hands on.
And part duct tape.
Yeah, a lot of duct tape.
Right, do you have a tried and true crop variety you will always grow? Alicante tomatoes.
Yeah.
We grow them every single year. They've never let us down.
And they always produce bumper crops.
Yeah. We've been giving them away again this year. We've done sauces, we've done stews, chutneys, and yeah.
As off the plant.
Yeah.
Kids love tomatoes, so we're all sweet. Give some away to our friends until they got so sick of tomatoes they said no more, please.
Are you planning on trying anything new next year?
We always try something new each year.
Always.
I mean, it's like the ocker. Before we can't buy it round in our
we've never even heard of it.
No, can't buy it round here. Never tried it. I like it. So next year we'll grow more.
Yeah.
Following year and following year. This season we're going to do Jerusalem artichokes.
Yeah.
And then the following year we'll just see something in the catalogue. Oh, we never tried that, or let's give that a bash.
Yeah.
And away we'll go.
How do you preserve your crops? That's really down to me, isn't it?
That's your department.
Jams, chutneys, pickles, freezing.
Giving away. That's a good preserving. Give it to someone else.
Give it to someone else, and later on in the year they'll probably give you something for free. Like we've got a friend just down the road who's got chickens, and we kind of swap our stuff.
She supplies us with eggs, and we supply her with veg.
Yep, best way to do it. What's your favourite meal to cook from the veg off the plot? Stew.
Mash. I love me mash.
He loves his mash, he does.
Especially with me turkey. I love me turkey.
He loves his turkey, he does. Right, that's the 10 questions that the person that started that off was Foodie Laura. So you've got a lot to answer for. And then Jim from Jim's Allotment decided to add another 10.
Aren't we lucky?
Yeah. Right. What aspects do you like most about your allotment?
I'd say the quiet. And if you've got some stress, come down here for a day, dig, nail, like put up a shed, or or just come down here. Sometimes we come down here at night, sit down with the kids,
have a barbecue,
have a few bevies, just chill out.
Yeah.
It's lovely and quiet down here.
Yeah. I like the fact that it's literally just over the road from where we live. So it's literally roll out of bed sometimes and straight down the allotment. Number 12, I put them down as 12. What thing would you most like to add to your allotment? I think everybody's probably the same answer if they haven't got one, and that's a polytunnel.
Although I wouldn't actually buy one, I would make it instead.
He makes everything.
I love pallets. Give me a pallet and I can turn it into anything. Yeah. And it's also free wood. Good tip.
Very good tip. What do you dislike about your allotment?
Well, for me, I'd say cutting the grass. I hate cutting the grass.
No, that would be least favourite task. What don't you like about the allotment apart from cutting grass? The weeds.
No, I like the weeds. I like weeding. I find it very therapeutic.
I hate weeding. Absolutely hate it.
Don't like grass cutting, but she can do that.
What I don't like most about this allotment is the flooding every single year. No matter how much organic matter we've put in, still floods every single year. What is your least favourite task on your allotment? Well, yours is cutting grass.
Cutting grass.
Mine's weeding. What is your favourite task on the allotment?
Mine's weeding.
Mine's cutting grass.
So we're
Perfect balance. How much time do you spend on your allotment per week?
Well, I can't really say that one because it alters because of what we have to do during the day for like the kids or something else crops up. But we can come down here like 9 o'clock in the morning when the kids go to school, stay down here until say 2:30. Kids get in at 3 o'clock, they have tea, and then we'll come over here for another few hours.
Yeah.
Other days we might not be able to come over.
All depends on.
It all depends on the circumstances of that previous or that current day.
So you're saying it was quiet. See? You jinxed it. What is your best ever purchase for your allotment?
That's another hard one because I don't really buy. If I can find it from somewhere like Skips, I like skip raiding.
Yeah. And
I like pallets. I try and make as much as I can, or get something from someone that they're throwing away. That way, I don't have to pay much, if anything at all. And it's because we're on a low budget anyway, so it's like this greenhouse. It's a 10 by 8, and that was free.
Yep, lovely.
Where someone else would probably pay about 400 or 500, if not more, for like the same size greenhouse.
Do you know what I think the best purchase that we've ever made? The stove.
Yeah. Yeah, the stove.
Yeah. Got to have a cuppa.
It's not an allotment unless you have a cuppa.
Yeah. So many people will say exactly the same thing, like Blue Star Dave, Sean from the Horticultural Channel, and Vivi from the Horticultural Channel, because they're always having cuppas.
Never do no work, just cuppas.
Oh, and Vivi, if you're watching this, I hope your hands get better soon, love.
Get well soon, love.
What is your best ever yield?
It changes from year to year because we like to change it up each year. But this year, I reckon chilies and tomatoes.
Yeah, and it looks like the yucca.
Yeah.
What do you do when you're not gardening? Well,
we're both hobbyists.
We're
rug making.
Well, that can come up in the next one.
Okay.
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 We're.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. We're actually on benefits because my other half, the gorgeous Jake, has photosensitive epilepsy, so he can't work, and I'm classed as his carer. So, like we said earlier, money is very tight. So,
Cheers, David Cameron.
Yeah. Yeah. Other than gardening, what other hobbies do you have?
Well, rug making, lace making. I do boxes and with beads all over them. I done Tina one a few years ago in an Egyptian style because she likes Egyptian.
I love Egyptian.
Egg carving. Do a lot of egg carving. And they all light up and like change. They've got multicoloured changes in the lights, so it goes from like red, green, yellow, so and so.
I think we've still got the video of that. If we've still got the video of his egg carving, I'll put it on after. Okay. Yeah. That's his hobbies.
Well, that's a few of my hobbies.
A very few. Me, gold. Where do I start? Crochet, cross stitch, glass engraving, pyrography,
wood burning.
Yeah. You've got to say it right. It's pyrography.
Wood burning.
wood burning. Okay, wood burning.
She burns wood for a living.
Yeah. That's about it, really.
Cooking.
Cooking, yeah, I love cooking. I bake cakes, loads of cakes. Yeah. Never get to see any, but
Chief taster.
Yeah, cookies. Anything really that springs to mind. I'll just.
I'm bored. I'm going in the kitchen. See you in 12 days' time.
Yeah, and he usually hears all the swearing from out in the kitchen as well when I'm trying to do something and it's not going right.
I like my life.
But I think that's about it. I can't think off the top of my head who to nominate. So what I'll do is I'll put it down at the bottom, around about here-ish. Yeah.
Maybe here-ish or here-ish, or just
or
over there.
Maybe here-ish. Who I'm going to nominate? I think one of them was Chris's Allotment Journal. I think it is. Yeah, I'll put the names down there. So I think that is it from us.
Yep.
So what I'll do at the end is I'll put some little photographs of our little hobbies and things, and we'll see you on the next episode, whenever that's going to be, because it's getting horrible now. So bye bye.